So what's up, you guys? It is March the 21st of 2025, y'all. It is finally Aries season. So this time, y'all, we are not starting the video in the bathroom like we usually do. I am checking in from the Atlanta airport. It is about 10 or 11ish. My idea was to record everything coming into the airport, y'all, but I'm glad that I didn't try to pull my camera out because it was too much going on, getting through TSA and everything, trying to having to take off all of your like shoes and stuff like that. So I'm glad that I waited. But y'all, we are sitting down. We got about 2 or 3 hours until we take off. So we are going to Houston. So I know I look a mess right now, y'all, but I'll get myself together once we get to where we're going. A few things that I want to just check in about off the top with this video. So this is my first time in the airport, first flight, y'all, first anything. And I got a few things that I want to critique. So to be honest, y'all, the airport wasn't that bad. So coming through the Atlanta airport, it wasn't what I thought. We got moving pretty early, y'all. We left the house at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then got on the road, and we're at the airport. It's like 10 or 11. Like I said, now our plane leaves at 2. So it's pretty decent time. It wasn't that bad coming through. We took a little second, got some food and stuff before we went through TSA. But even TSA didn't take that long. I guess they got it organized here in a way for everything to kind of just work out. But yeah, so coming through the airport wasn't that bad. um I will say I do know the next time I need a rolling suitcase. So I came through this time with like a duffel bag, but I definitely need a rolling suitcase. So anybody that's traveling, airplanes, all my flight girlies, get you a suitcase because it's a lot to do in the airport, and carrying around the bag just ain't it. Second thing I want to kind of chime in on that I've noticed in here. So I haven't seen anybody in here, but y'all, I do understand like the debate between the bonnets in the airport. So I can understand how you would want to put one on and just kind of move through here because your hair might be like might look a mess and stuff like that. But the airport actually gives like a businessy vibe. It's a lot going on in here, so I definitely can see how it can be an argument and be considered inappropriate. No bonnets in the airport. But yeah, y'all, we just sitting here recording, literally right in front of the planes where they take off. So that's what we're sitting here watching now. Um, Yeah, we got a few hours before we take off. We already went to a bar, so I have already had a drink while we are in here. But honestly, y'all, I might get another one. I've already spent probably $150 in the airport, so that's another thing too. Airport can be expensive. It's like kind of chancy trying to take your stuff through on the flight because of the sizes of everything. So it's a possibility that you may have to throw everything in the trash. But I feel like if you prepare well, you shouldn't have to worry about that. So I made sure I had like 3 ounce bottles. Let me show y'all. I got the bottles and I put like my lotion. Boom. So this is a 3 ounce bottle. I put some lotion in this one. I got one with some of my eye solution for my contacts. I got one with some sunscreen for my face, and then I think I got one. I got a fourth one. I can't remember what right now what I got into it, but 10 out of 10, y'all. I made it through. The only thing when I was going through TSA, it kind of went off because of the curling iron. But I still got through fine, so that wasn't a big deal. My goal was to y'all not have to check my bag under the plane. I want myself to be on the flight with me, so that might be like a first time flyer paranoia or something like that, y'all. But I feel like that's just how we both feel, honestly. We both want our stuff on the plane with us, and as y'all know, it's kind of like I wouldn't say risky time to be flying, but everybody's just not out here flying. So we wanted to make sure we did everything as comfortable as possible because it's our first time for both of us being over here. But y'all, um I might not record and say too much more. I'll probably just drop in some clips of the airport. Of course, I'll give y'all a picture. I got a window seat. I paid for a window seat to be able to record through the window seat, so hopefully I'll be able to show y'all some of that too. But yeah, y'all, I probably won't check back in like with another visual or voice until we get into Houston. Boarding. Oh Lord, hold on, y'all. BRB. Good morning, y'all. So we are reporting live from Houston, Texas. It is Saturday morning, March the 22nd. So I've already been here for a day, y'all. We went out and everything last night. There are a few things that we need to address. First things first. So y'all, yesterday, after getting off the plane and stuff, we were so tired. So the first thing is being jet lagged is like extremely real. So this was both me and Quay's first flight. So it was a first experience for us. It was not bad at all. Flying was not bad, but the airport is overrated. Y'all, get you a rolling suitcase for the airport. Do not think that you can pack your stuff up in a carry-on duffel bag. You probably can, but y'all, walking through the airport, getting through the airport, it's just too much. Get you a rolling suitcase. So that was the first thing that I know I need to do before I get back on the plane or go anywhere. I have to get me a luggage set, an efficient set for me to decipher between which bags I want to use, y'all. I had the worst time carrying my bag in the airport. Hated it, hated it, hated it. 0 out of 10. The next thing is, I don't know, y'all, but everything definitely is bigger in Texas, y'all. Everything is huge. Everything is just wider. This is the perfect mix of city and like kind of like country. Like if you're a southerner and you're used to the south, this definitely gives southern. But if you know the city, then you know like big buildings, stores on every corner, carryouts on every store, on every corner. Like it is so big around here. I will say it's like no metro or nothing like that. I don't think they have any like. Okay, so y'all, we are in here getting ready. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And we got a full day. This is our last full day in Texas. So we're trying to get up, trying to get everything together. Yesterday was Friday. I didn't record too much for y'all. Well, I didn't record like conversating with y'all or anything because it was too much going on. Like I told y'all, the airport, everything had me just like tired. I was done. So I did record some stuff. I even recorded the airport. I recorded everything. And I'm going to put some clips and stuff in here for y'all. And then I'll come back and I'll kind of let y'all see me go through the airport while I'm leaving. So this vlog may be a little lengthy just to show y'all everything. But yeah, we are about to get ready to go to brunch. And then after brunch, we're doing ATVs today. And then we also, y'all, got like this science lab thing booked. It's like an experimental thing, and it's like drinks and stuff included. So I'm super excited about that. If you know me, you know I love science. I love all things nerdy, for real. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah, y'all, let's get into it. Y'all see me looking a mess. I did record a video in the airport, and I was telling y'all like about my braces and stuff, because I don't think I've been talking to y'all since then. So if you know, you know, I've already had braces, got them back. Yeah, and I got to get the bottom row as soon as we get back from Texas. So I'm kind of glad that I had the top row so I can eat for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get the bottom row the day after we get back. And then what else do I need to catch up with y'all on? I don't know. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna show y'all this view. I'm literally just standing in front of the glass, y'all. We got the best view. I watched the sunrise this morning. 10 out of 10. I love Texas. I want to move here. I'm not trying to leave. But yeah, I'm about to flip the camera to show y'all the view of where we are at, and then I'll come back and check in with y'all again once I get ready and everything. Bye. Yesterday I was tired and everything, so I didn't get into much for y'all, but I'm in my camera girl phase today. We got the camera out, the camera's rolling, we're vlogging, and I'm catching everything, all the moments for y'all. Everything really does just feel bigger. Like, the atmosphere feels bigger. Like, everything just feels emphasized. Like, that's the best way for me to explain it. Everything feels emphasized here. Maybe it's because I'm in this high rise. Maybe the high rise. Come on, y'all, bye. So even though it's not really my birthday yet, it's close to my birthday. It's my birthday season. So we're doing as much as we can in Houston. We're only here for like 48 hours, 72 hours. But we're doing all of the things and planning for all of the things when we come back. Because if you know me, you know I have always... You just know, so we are coming back. Look at these houses, y'all. I'm about to flip the camera and show y'all a little bit of what's around me, too. So, come on, y'all. Let's go and get the day started. Let's get into it. Thumbnails. Hold on.
So about 1:30, order the Uber.
Okay, y'all, so we are finally back from brunch. We've got like an hour until we got to go to the ATVs. So we are about to just chill for a second. We got a bunch of food, so we came back to the Airbnb to drop it off. I want to review a few things with y'all. Like, I want to make this video a Texas review. And this is no shade to the restaurant that I went to, because it's not them. It's a West Coast thing, like a West Coast, Midwest. I don't know where I am, but I'm a Southern girl, y'all know. And I love grits. The grits were a 0 out of 10. Very lumpy. I will say that my friend said that the grits taste really good. She did like them, but I couldn't get past the texture. So for me, I don't know what they taste like, to be honest, y'all. It was a 0 out of 10 for me. And it's not just the restaurant I went to, it's every restaurant. So I think this part of wherever I am at, I don't think they know quality grits. I think that is the ultimate issue. I don't think they know quality grits. But y'all, besides that, everything else was a 10 out of 10. I fried lobster, y'all. You can tell we are right by the water or something, because 2 lobster tails, a whole lobster tail meal is like $30. Like, what the? And the fried lobsters were so good. I had fried lobsters. I got shrimp fried rice. I got shrimp. They had a fried waffle or fried shrimp option, like 10 out of 10. I got the fried shrimps and waffles, and I got a side of collard greens. And so I will say the collard greens are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast, the only thing that was questionable was the grits. What's going on with the grits? I really think they need to remove the grits from all West Coast Midwest menus. Like, no more grits for y'all. Like, it was definitely a no. Um, no more grits. And like I said, no shade to Daiquiri Land, because Daiquiri Land is a 10 out of 10. That is going to be one of the list itinerary for me every time that I come to Texas. The food was so good. It wasn't them, y'all. It's definitely a geographical issue with the grits. But yeah, y'all, we are about to get ready to go on the ATVs. I am definitely a little bit lit. I think I had 6 mimosas, y'all, all together, and the 5th one actually had a shot in it. I actually ran back into the restaurant and asked her to make me an extra mimosa while we were waiting on our ride. So I did make a 6th one, but I had 5 altogether, y'all. And I just love champagne. It's really light. It's not heavy like liquor. So for me to be able to do activities and stuff today, I can feel a little bit lit and then still have a good time. So yeah, that's that. We've got the science laboratory to go to after the ATVs. So I'll come back in and check in with y'all. But I'm just gonna record some stuff. Probably do a quick little voice over to tell y'all what's going on with the ATVs. But I'm not really trying to pull my camera out and be talking while we're doing stuff today. So yeah, just checking back in with y'all while we're at the Airbnb. Also. Okay, y'all, so I'm coming in with the voiceover just to kind of talk to y'all. So we were heading to the ATVs first, and this was us in our Uber. Y'all, the ATVs were kind of like, I think they were like 45 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour away from where we are, for real. So we had a good little ride, and we were able to see how Texas goes from city to country really fast. So like I was saying earlier, if you know the country, you know how rural it is. And if you know the city, you know how it is with these buildings and everything. So we had like a quick change up, y'all, from this to like a country scene. So that was pretty cool to see. But once we got to the ATVs, there was so much that we had to do. So of course we had to sign some waivers and stuff for us to be able to ride. So we got that done. And then we just went through like a little tutorial or whatever beforehand. But y'all, the ride was a little bit lengthy. So you'll see the Uber driver in here, and y'all, he was telling us like we should be scared to go where we were going. So we weren't nervous or anything, but he was trying to make it seem like we should have been. But we ended up having fun. Like when we got back there was no issue. Now I will say we were ducked off of the main road probably a couple miles back, and then they had like a big opening, y'all. There was so much to do, and we did it. It was so much fun. Now I will tell y'all this: when we first got there and we got to the stand, they had an option for us to buy goggles, and I did not buy any goggles. I wish that I did. Quay told me that originally when we got our stuff that they gave us an option to buy them, and I'm telling you, if you're going out to the ATVs and it's hot and it's like in the desert or something like this, and it's not in like any muddy weather, get you some goggles, because of the even if you're going in the regular mud, I would say probably get them too, because I could only imagine what's flying in your face going through water and stuff, because I could not see, y'all. So it had me going slow. Like I was trying to be cute and stuff recording, y'all can see, because I just wanted y'all to get like footage of what was going on. But y'all, I'm telling you, the goggles are mandatory. I don't care how much they cost, y'all better get them, because I had sand in my eyes and on my eyelashes to the point where I couldn't see. And I put that in here for y'all to see too, so y'all will see my lashes. I think I'll first show them to y'all when we get back in the Uber. But there was so much going on, y'all. They had so much water. So this is what I love about Texas. It's the perfect mix, y'all. Do y'all see this big lake or whatever this is? Like I was telling y'all, we went from city to the rural area really fast. So they had it out here where we could ride by water. People came out with their boats and everything. There was just so much to do, and I just didn't want to come home. Like I wanted to stay out there. Like I told y'all, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all, if you know me, I've always wanted to move to Texas. So experience in Texas was so much fun. I can't wait to go back, because I'm going back. But y'all see my hat flew off, and I ran back and got it really quick. But after this, y'all, we rode back up to the front, and it was really time to go. We still had to go to the Intoxicated Chemist. So we had to hurry up and get back so we could get dressed and everything. I did do some grounding while we were out there, y'all, like I was telling y'all before, or you'll see later in the video, that I was walking around with just like my shoes off. I'm a country girl, so I grew up with no shoes on for real. My hands and stuff were dirty, y'all. I was showing y'all the dirt and stuff on my hands after riding, but I grew up, y'all, outside for real, so I love no shoes. So I did some grounding, and then here go my lashes. Y'all see how once we were in the car, the sand was like still falling in my eyes, so my eyes were rocky. I could not see, y'all. That Get you some goggles if you are getting on the ATV, and I'm gonna assume that you need them when it's muddy too, because it's mud flying, so I can only imagine what's flying in your face. Get you the goggles. Like, I don't care what nobody says. But there was a little bit of traffic when we were headed back in the Uber this time. When we got there, we did end up heating some food up from before, y'all. I told you I had shrimp fried rice and everything, so I had full meal when we came back. But y'all will see my lashes like I showed y'all. I showed y'all my outfit for the night with no makeup, and then y'all see me with some makeup on. So I didn't do too much. I don't really fill my eyebrows in anymore. I will say I do need to find somebody up here where I live in Greenville that arches eyebrows so that I can get somebody to do them for me, because I'm always scared. I always just use like the regular little thing from the hair store and just kind of clean them up and stuff. But y'all, let's get into Intoxicated Chemist. When I tell y'all we had a ball from beginning to end, it was so much fun. So y'all know it was Aries season, like my birthday was coming up. So it was a bunch of Aries in the building, y'all. We was through and through in the building. We was so turned up. We had so much fun. But then y'all will see the shots are coming around. So shot o'clock was at like every 2 seconds. Like, we were taking shots every second. He was coming around with some shots, and then we did some experiments too. So when you come in, you get a drink, and then you get another drink throughout the situation. But y'all will see I was lit, y'all. I had so much fun. Of course, it was no vibes going on with any males or anything like that. So y'all, my husband allows me freedom. So I can't really speak for anybody else, but I feel like it's very important, like in a marriage and in a relationship, to still get time to be yourself. To still get time to come back to you, just so that you can be fully equipped for the relationship that you're in. So y'all, when I told my husband I wanted to go to Houston, it was no problem with him. Like, he trusts the friend that I went with. He knows that we're responsible. He didn't have any issues with any of that going on, y'all. So it was fun. We had a ball. There wasn't no males or anything like that around us. So yeah. And like I told y'all, 2025, if you follow me on TikTok, or anything else, you'll see that I've been saying that I kind of want to leave drinking in 2025. So I probably won't say, y'all, I'm never going to have a drink again, but I will say that I want to slow down after 2025 to where drinking is only celebratory. I really only like champagne, y'all, so I only drink mimosas or like the champagne out of the store, to make mimosas at home. So I don't drink that much. Champagne is very light. That's why I like it. I don't really do hard liquor and stuff like that. So it's not going to be easy for me to stop, it's going to be easy, I would say, for me to kind of stop drinking. But like I said, I'm not going to say I'm never going to have a drink again, because I'm always honest with myself and realistic when I set goals and stuff. But y'all will see, y'all, the lights came on. We was still lit. Nobody wanted to go home. They gave us, like, I guess it was shots left on the trays for our event, and we was having too much fun for them to pass them out, so they gave us the option of grabbing some. So we grabbed all of the shots and everything. But y'all, was so much going on, I didn't want to record this part of it. That's why I came through and did the voiceover, and kind of just took the opportunity to talk to y'all a little bit too. But yeah, I definitely recommend Daiquiri Land, and I definitely recommend Intoxicated Chemist. There's a bunch of different versions of like the Drunken Laboratory thing, but y'all, Intoxicated Chemist was lit. We had fun. We played games, and it was easy to make friends and stuff. They make it easy for you to be comfortable around everybody. But y'all can see we was lit. The Aries was in the building. We got back, y'all. Took my heels off. Like I said, grounding the whole time. I had no shoes on, and I didn't care. But y'all, I was lit, ready to get back in there to talk to my man. And I did just that. So we ended up going back upstairs. I'll kind of just let y'all just see. I was feeling kind of cute. But I do come back in and talk to y'all a little bit, again in the video, so you'll see that. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. Just gonna go through just me playing around in the camera. Bye. Okay, y'all. So y'all saw the clips from the science lab. Listen, it's Saturday. I'm beyond lit. It was shot o'clock every minute in there. Literally, it was shot o'clock every minute in there. But it was so much fun, y'all. Houston is definitely a vibe. The laboratory that we went to was a vibe. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll drop it in the comments. But yeah, y'all, it is Saturday night. We're packing all of our stuff up, cleaning up this Airbnb, and then of course we gotta check out by 11. And then after we check out, we're gonna spend all day at the airport. I don't think our flight leaves until like 4 or 5. So we might go do like one or two things or something, or just shop around the airport, y'all. But Houston don't owe us nothing, okay? From the food besides the grits, all my Southerners, you gonna come here, don't order no grits. I don't know if it's a Midwest thing, I don't know if it's a West Coast thing, but do not order any grits. I'm telling y'all, if you are a grits person, you won't be satisfied. Well, well, I won't say that because my friend Quay said she really liked the grits, and I'm not gonna say that the grits were lumpy, but they did look like they had like some seasoning and stuff on there. So I think the whole the idea of grits is maybe like different on the West Coast. Once I saw the texture, I couldn't get past that, so I actually didn't taste it. I really paid for my grits and threw it in the trash. But she ate it and she said it was really good. So y'all, if you like flavored grits or something, and you're not really like a texture person, maybe you should try it. Another thing I want to make sure I tell y'all, anybody going to the airport, anybody taking any trips, get you a rolling suitcase. Get you a rolling suitcase, okay? Because I'm dreading tomorrow and going into the airport and having to carry around this big old bag. But I'm so grateful and so blessed and so thankful that we made it here safe and we had a good time. Y'all see this video, mark my words. It's the year of my 29th birthday. It's Aries season. Y'all, I've wanted to move to Texas forever. If you know me, you know that. If you know me, you know I've always wanted to move to Texas. And this trip just kind of stamped it for me. So I'm going to give it 10 years. We're going into 29, y'all. By the time we're going into 39, it's giving Texas. It's what it's giving. So I'm coming back in with the voiceover again, y'all. So we didn't end up going to sleep or anything after we packed our bags. Y'all, we were clearly lit. We had fun at the drunken laboratory. So Quay went downstairs and she was messing with the machine. And then we were just kind of hanging out in the lobby for a little bit until we went back upstairs. But y'all, Houston owes me nothing. We had so much fun. It was right before my birthday. I came to enjoy myself, and that's exactly what I did. So it was a 10 out of 10 for me. But we ended up going back upstairs, and I chose to sleep, y'all, in the living room because of the view. And then I ended up watching Moana until I fell asleep, Moana 2. And then y'all see the next morning, I woke up and had some Panera. That was my breakfast for the next day. But yeah, y'all, we had so much fun. I just wanted to kind of come back in and talk again because this part of the video was quiet. So yeah, bye. Y'all, so we are taking our last stroll around the medical center before we leave. It's 10 o'clock. We check out at 11. I already packed and got up and washed and stuff. We ordered some food. Now, y'all, it's time to go. This is where we are, y'all. Just to give y'all a view. It's like a park literally right here. I want to ask y'all, because I've been doing this everywhere around Texas. Y'all know, very big on my faith, very big on, just knowing who I am and with spirituality and everything. So I have been doing some grounding while we've been here, y'all. Literally, like I said, we are 2 seconds from the hotel. Like when you walk out, turn the corner, it's a park right here. I don't have any shoes on. I have my socks on. But y'all, drop in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about like grounding and things like that, because that's what I consider this. And there's a little bench right here. I'm about to sit down and I'm gonna show y'all my feet. But yeah, y'all, I enjoyed Houston. I love it here. I wish I really didn't have to come home, but of course we got to get back to the basics. I enjoyed myself last night, y'all. Definitely check out the Intoxicated Chemist. If y'all come out here, Intoxicated Chemist, Daiquiri Land, too much. Because when I come back, 2 months for me. But yeah, y'all, this was fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tagging along. Y'all put some stuff in the comments. Anybody got any tips on the airport? Anybody got any extra traveling tips that I may need to know in the future? Please drop them down in the comments. Any recommendations on where else to travel to, let me know. Any comments, anything, drop them down below. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to finish getting in tune with nature out here before we leave. Bye. Y'all, we just got dropped off at the airport. And guess what? Quay left her car keys at the Airbnb. So we still got some time. We left early. Hopefully we can get there and get back before it's too late to get through TSA and get on our flight. But y'all, this airport stuff is crazy. I told y'all that the airport is overrated. The airport is 100% overrated, y'all. This is probably the last thing I record. I'll probably do another real quick to let y'all know when we make it. My phone is dying. Literally got like 30%. It's 1 something now, right? 1 something. I think our flight leaves at 5, y'all. So I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what happens. We gotta hurry up and run all the way back to downtown Houston. And we are at I think the international, I don't know where we at. The International George Washington or something like that airport. Y'all, I'll be back. This is crazy.